Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video by me, FoxyNoTail, here on the Super Chunk Block Survival server, and I am over at my mob farm and flower farm. You can see there's a lot of XP up there, there's lots of XP, I've got lots of XP, and they've also got this new box from your friends to help build the water lifts for your new sorting system, and we've got all sorts of blockers, we've got a little bit of redstone in there, we've got some observers, and we've got some water and stuff like that, which is really nice, really nice of them to come over and help out with that. And I see from your friends we've already got some sort of sorting system has cropped up over here already. Right, okay, wasn't expecting that, but that's that's gonna save me some work, I guess. Right, not exactly where I was going to put it, but that's fine. They've even extended the platform over to where it goes. So, yeah, well, that saves me recording this episode then, really, doesn't it? That's, I thought I'd log in and make myself a nice sorting system on Super Chunk Block, but I guess I'll leave those guys to it. They've already got this, which means that I can actually crack on, go home, and start building my house. And I think whoever's been working over here, you need to get on top of this thing, because look, it's fully backed up, and if it fully backs up, we're just going to have items just laid there kicking around. Look, even the hopper minecart's backed up. We can't just leave this running. We need to yeah, if you're coming over here and helping, you need to sort out those items quickly, mate. Anyway, let's go home. Ow, trident killer. Ow. Okay, fingers crossed as I go home. I'm not going to expect to see a load of changes there as well. I really like that people get involved and they help out, but it would be really nice if they'd speak to me first, so I'm not surprised when I log in to find entire new systems and builds and things at the areas that I'm working at, because I have plans for these videos, you know. I've got a schedule of things I'm going to be doing, and if I get to the world and find somebody's already started it or been working on it, it kind of messes me up completely, you know. So, yeah, if you're going to help out, absolutely, really do, 100% appreciate it. Please just let me know. Talk to me first so that we can arrange it and I can say, oh, hang on a minute, don't do that because I'm planning on doing that in a video. Or let's meet up together so we could do it in a video together, you know. That would be good. Anyway, enough rambling. I'm going to start tearing this entire house down, which probably... We've got another gift here. Oh, Silk Touch books from Riven. Fantastic. Well, that'll be handy, because we're going to be smashing this area to bits today, because we're going to start building a completely new house in a completely different style. So we're going to need some shears to get rid of the wool. We're going to probably need some efficiency on our axe, which will be useful. And that should be about it for now. Hopefully we've still got all of the boxes with the materials that we got in the last episode. We do. We've got a few. We don't have loads, and we need to turn all of this concrete powder into concrete. Well, coming over to the community storage area, I was hoping to find some efficiency books, but all I've found is mending and unbreaking, which is really good, but there's only a couple of those left, so I don't really want to steal them. But yeah, I've been through pretty much all the books, and I can't find any efficiency anywhere. So I guess we're just going to have to do it the slow way. And look at these potion particles. I need to add my particles, get rid of a pack, because it's horrible. Why do you get potion particles from beacons? It's so weird. I have fully demolished that house bit now. We've got some weird stuff going on with the area around it. We need to sort that out, but I don't have any plans for that at the moment. But I do have plans to be built with all this concrete. So I guess what we need to do is pile up, get all of this concrete wetted so that we can start building with it. Or actually, we can build with it like it is and then just go round and throw a bucket of water on it once in place, I guess. We could do it that way, we'll see. And I've been chucking all of this stuff in here. That's it. That's my house in a box. That's what it's come down to. Just one box full of items was my house. Not very good, is it? Let's put it in this shulker so we can move it around. Now, all of these chests and stuff are definitely going to be in my way while I'm building. I can break quite a lot of them, but quite a few of them have got stuff in. So let's clear up what I can to give ourselves some space, and then yeah, we'll have to worry about what we're going to do with the other things. Okay, so the chests we've got left are this one, which we can empty out easily because that's just got a few flower bits in there, so we'll chuck those in there for now. We can get rid of that double chest. We've got this one, which has got our build materials in it that we need to sort out. We've got this one that's got full of tridents and honey. We've got loads of old tools and equipment there we don't really need, and we've got this one full of buckets of water. Oh, buckets of tea. I think this was a gift at some point, so yeah, we need to deal with those buckets of tea somehow, and all of that rotten flesh as well. So, oh, and we've got this chest here. Oh man, and we've got this chest here at the door. We've got so many chests of stuff. I need more shulker boxes, peeps. Now, it would be really nice at this point in time if people had bothered to open shops on here so I can go buy them, but it's not. It's a community server, so I can't go and buy anything, which means if I need more shulker boxes, I've either got to go and ask politely to see if anyone's got any spare, or I got to go and get them myself. But I know where there are some that we can easily get hold of. And here we are, the ones I left over at this farm here. We've got a couple of empty ones. I guess it would be a good opportunity for us to do some sorting out and empty this thing out so it doesn't overflow and cause too much lag. So yeah, I guess I'm going to be doing that for a few minutes. Great. Oh, wouldn't it be nice to have an automatic storage system right now? Oh, you could have had one by the end of today's episode, Foxy. I know, and I could still do it. I know I could still do it. I know that isn't getting in the way of me doing my own thing. The biggest problem is I don't have any item frames. I could really do with a passive mob farm so I can get plenty of item frames and actually get rid of a load of this stuff. Well, there we go. That's all of the shulker boxes completely emptied out. I've put a double chest back there again, and it's filling up faster than I could empty it out. This thing is absolutely ridiculous. It is an amazing farm, and if you haven't seen it already, it's basically just the old-fashioned mob farm thing. We've got a witch spawner there, but that's not activated while I'm down there, so we're not getting any witch drops. But this thing's just insane. It gets squid, it gets drowned, it gets all the other types of mobs. The only thing it doesn't get is enderman. Having said that, we do get the odd ender pearl in the system. If we actually go and check out this box over here, you'll see... Which one is it? There we go. We've had a few ender pearls coming through this thing, so it does get some enderman. And there we go. Look, Wilf's turned up. Hey, Wilf, how you doing? You got anything worth buying today?
How may I be of service?
Oh, you've got diamonds. Cobble for diamonds would be nice, but I don't have any cobble at the minute. But yeah, not a bad selection there, Wilf. I'm going to leave you to it. Hopefully you won't despawn, because I'm going to go out of the area. And I'm going to head back home again with these empty shulker boxes and continue sorting out my area. Well, I packed nearly all of it up, but it turns out I'm actually a little bit short on shulker boxes. I can't quite fit that last little bit in, but I'm rocking a lot of junk. I've got all of those buckets of tea. I've got all of this rubbish in here. I've got loads of tridents and weapons and stuff that I just don't need. So I think I'm just going to have to go and bin a load of stuff and, yeah, use that space. So let's come over to the void and let's try very hard not to throw anything useful away. I've done this before and ended up throwing like my good yeah, I need to move away from the fence a bit, don't I, mate? Let's break that bit of fence there. There we go. Let's very, very carefully throw away all of this junk and hopefully not throw away anything of use. There we go. That's a load of that junk gone. And don't worry about the tridents. I've got literally millions and millions and millions of tridents over at the mob farm. They're completely useless. They really don't matter if I throw them in the void. And I can get more very, very easily over at the mob farm. So don't worry about it. So much toilet paper. More tridents and a golden helmet. We'll get rid of that. Get rid of it, burn it, throw it in the void. There we go. Oh, cleaning up the house. Feels good. Feels good to clean up. Feels a little bit breezy in this house at the minute, though. I feel bad about throwing away the buckets of tea. I know I don't need them, and I'm never going to... Well, I might use them for wetting my concrete, I suppose. But yeah, I feel really bad getting rid of those, because obviously people have gone to the effort of making me those, so I will cherish them for this particular moment. Right, let's give me those arrows. Let's put those in there. And that means we've got 1, 2, 3 empty shulker boxes now, which is great. So let's chuck all of these things inside one of these shulker boxes. And now we have 100%... Oh, hang on a minute. Now we have 100% tidied up our house area. And now we can actually get building. What about your bed, FoxyNoTail? I'm going to move it right now. Move it right now. Now it's 100%, okay? All right, jeez, always pulling me up on things. So let's put that over here, and let's set our spawn on it. There we go. And now we need to build a house. Oh, jeez. And here we are. I don't think we're off to a bad start at all with this build. It's a shell. There's nothing more to it than that, and it's very difficult to see without flying around it, really. So let's have a bit of a fly. It's completely bare on the inside, and I've gone for like a relatively modern look. Now, there's work needs to be done on that surface there. We need definitely decoration and stuff around the place. And we've got lots of nice, big, wide open spaces, lots of areas for windows. We've got gaps in for light and stuff like that as well, which I'll sort out and make look pretty, I guess. We need to sort the floor out in here. Floor doesn't want to be these oak planks, but unfortunately, underneath the floor is the void. So we've got to be very careful doing any sorts of floor work in here. But yeah, coming up here, like on this face here, I think we should definitely have a lot of this bit open up to the environment. This is the bit that looks over the main area, so I think a big window here would look really nice. So I guess one of the next things we need to be adding here is lots and lots of glass for the windows. So we're just going to use basic glass panes for this. We're not going to use any stained glass or anything like that. Just very, very nice and simple, nice and light. So that's those bits done, but for these bits, we don't want to put full windows in. What I do want to do is I want to add a lip for the balcony. So we'll have some glass maybe going around like that for the balcony. But the actual windows themselves are going to have coming right back at this point here. So we can have a full window. We'll have a door going through it in the middle so we can get out. But this, if you like, if you were to live here, would be to stop the cold winds and the hot sun getting to you in the inside of the house during the summer's days, but you'd be able to go through. In fact, those want to be glass blocks rather than panes, but you would be able to go through onto your balcony and enjoy the sun. Now, I think this actually wants to be on the outside row and not one in like I put it at the moment, so let's sort that out. Obviously, it looks very dark on the inside of here. We've got a lot of work to do with lighting and things like that. And the ceiling's quite low on the second floor. Downstairs, it's a lot higher. We've actually got a 5-high floor down here. But up on this second floor, it is a very low ceiling. It's just how it fit with everything as I was building it, really. And again, this balcony around the top, or this roof section here, we're going to have completely walled off with some glass walls like this, or glass panes, so that we can have like a little roof terrace up here and maybe have some parasols and things like that. Not copying off our man at all, mate. Don't worry about it. Not copying from him at all. So this line I've left around the sides here, this sort of gap. Now, I was thinking of maybe just putting some quartz slabs or something in there to close it up a little bit, but I think I'm just going to actually run glass panes on the inside of that and just close it off that way. I like the light that it adds in on the inside and also from the outside. I like the effect and I want to keep it, but it is a little bit weird. I will admit it's not the best architecture in the world, but I kind of like it. I kind of like the effect it gives. Now, in a nice Mediterranean-y modern-looking house like this, you would probably have a tiled floor to keep it nice and cool in the hot months. So I think for that, we're going to pull out the old polished andesite and have a polished andesite tiled floor, I guess, would probably be the best thing for that. And I'm just going to extend that window a little bit more because I think it looked a little bit short on the outside. Yeah, very nice. Let's check that from the front now. Yeah, that matches a little bit better. In fact, maybe even go one block further, but I don't know if that would be too much with that one. We'll see. Right, let's get this tiled floor in. Downside here is I only seem to have 22 blocks of andesite, which is a little bit of a problem if I'm doing, if I'm working with andesite. Oh, geez, have I really not got any more andesite? Have I got any in my stone box, in my shulker box? Oh, yeah, I've got loads, look. I've got loads. I think the stone cutter could come to work here. I don't have a stone cutter. Forget it. We'll just use the crafting table. It's fine. The other thing I'd like to do in this build is add in underfloor lighting like I do with a lot of my Minecraft builds. But as you can see, we got no floor to put the underfloor lighting on. Now, I could really start extending this cobblestone underneath so I could do that with, which is probably a sensible thing to do, especially considering I've got lots of sea lanterns now. So that's I probably ought to do that, didn't I, really? Yeah, okay, let's go grab our sea lanterns. And when I say I've got lots of sea lanterns, I don't mean like tons and tons, but I've got a few kicking in there, and I might as well take that gold and that iron as well, keep stocked up on that. And this thing's still running. Stop running. You need to take a break. Jeez, mobs, stop. Stop, look, you're filling up all the time. Jeez, right, quick, get out of here, go. Well, I'm not 100% sure I'm going to place these sea lanterns. I think the best thing to do is to try and make some sort of minimal structure underneath the house. So I'm going along the center point here and dropping some cobble in a line across there, and then what we'll be able to do is sort of stick the sea lanterns to the sides of the cobble sort of lattice thing that we're going to make. I mean, I'd like to fill the entire thing with cobble, but that means spending quite a long time at my cobblestone generator, and I'm very lazy. I'm very lazy indeed. So for instance, if we bring a little bit of cobble down there like that, we can... Oh, not there. I don't want that there, thank you. I want to click it on that bit of cobble down there. We can put a sea lantern there, and that's going to shine through those slabs, which is lovely. Very nice. And then for the middle ones, if we just take out the blocks at the intersections there, we'll put some sea lanterns in there. And that should hopefully be enough to keep this nicely lit. I might just add another one down here, actually. Let's bring another little arm of that across this way, like that. And there we go. That's the floor all in on the inside. Now, the stairs don't look very stair-like. They're a little bit lumpy. Let's see, have we got any quartz? Can we sort that out? Or am I going to have to go to the nether? Hopefully, I've got a little bit of quartz. Let's find out. Oh, no. I haven't got any quartz at all. I mean, I guess I could probably use, like, sandstone stairs for this, but it would look a little bit off, wouldn't it? Let's try. Let's grab some smooth sandstone and see what that looks like. And well, that sandstone is cooking into smooth sandstone. I think it's probably time I started looking at how we're going to decorate the inside of this. We're obviously going to need a little kitchenette. We're going to need a dining area down here. Upstairs, we're going to need somewhere to put our bed and things. We're going to need a nice area on the roof to chill out and relax. And really, we're going to need somewhere for storage. I mean, I'm making a pretty house that looks nice, but it needs to be functional as well. So we need to consider where we're going to be putting our storage. And I'm not 100% where we're going to do that yet. I mean, we could just have a shed in the garden to do that. That might not be a bad idea. We'll see. Now, for these smooth sandstone stairs, I did indeed use a stone cutter because I don't have a lot of it and I don't want to waste it. So let's check out what these look like. They might not look too bad, to be honest with you. It might be nice to have a little bit of difference in here, but I do think that quartz is probably going to look better because I think these are just going to be a little bit too off-white, if you know what I mean. They're not white at all. They're yellow. I think quartz. I think we're going to have to go quartz mining. And I think I might even change the position of where those stairs are. Possibly. We could maybe go, like, do some corner stairs. Oh, no, well, that's not going to work. Yeah, quartz. We're going to have to go to the nether, guys. But before we go to the nether, let's just quickly check out what our house looks like at night time. It is nice and light in here at least, but upstairs it is still very dark and dingy, so we need some serious lighting fixtures and things sorted out up here. We could maybe do some funky things with sea lanterns and stuff like that, or maybe just use the old, the new lantern block. I think that would look quite good as well, so we'll have to see. We will see. But for now, let's sleep, and then let's go to the nether.